for today's cup of coffee.
There's a stain.
And when this coffee is brewed, it'll be Halloween morning.
There's a stain.
And
multiple stains on my shirt.
We actually have some footage for you from the Elizabeth Cemetery.
She got coffee on my shirt.
I did. I actually had gone into the grocery store to get some carrot cake. I'm going to make carrot cake cupcakes.
Oh, God.
With cream cheese icing.
I'm going to try one.
For the Halloweens.
I'm going to try part
and
of one.
So I had gotten one of those coffee drinks, one of the cold coffee drinks, because Kid wanted one of the cold coffee drinks.
Yes.
And Bang made some of the coffee drinks that are very low carb. And so you have to shake these things up. And I was laughing at Kid because he had decided to wear a white shirt. Now, our group of people do not need to wear light colors. Ever. And so I laughed. I said, what if I shake this up and it spews on you? And so I shook it up and it spewed. And so his white shirt now has speckles. I really didn't intend to do it.
It wasn't my fault.
But I did.
Someone else got coffee on me.
But I did laugh maniacally.
You did?
Yes.
I've counted about 5 stains. 5 stains on this.
So it's not just that I need to wear black. Those around me need to wear black.
I was doing good. I was doing good. I was drinking my own coffee. Perfectly fine. Didn't get any on me.
No.
And I shook mine up. And here you come and shit.
It was
and
because,
crack.
It was because mine was in a can rather than a bottle. Yes, so he's going to have
shotgun your shit next time.
That's a possibility. That is a possibility.
Have you shotgunned a Red Bull or a Monster?
No.
I've done it.
No. Nor have I ever done a beer like that. That's what you usually do. That's a college freshman thing.
I've never shotgunned a beer, but I've shotgunned a Red Bull and a Monster before. No, not at the same time, but...
Back in the day, it was a matter if I was going to shoot something, it was tequila.
I've shotgunned 2 Monsters back to back before.
That ain't smart.
No, it could kill you.
Yeah.
My heart was doing something weird, but I'm like, I'll be fine. I'm fine.
Right.
Only light brain trauma.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I got brain trauma anyway. It's fine. Only light brain damage.
We were going to try to do the pumpkin carving today, and Kid has a touch of whatever the suds that I had for like a week.
She gave them to me.
I didn't.
She gave them to me. You gave them to me. I was doing good. I was making progress, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I hit a wall. Mm-hmm. I hit a wall, and I'm like, I feel like shit.
Yeah, I actually started feeling better yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, but that put us behind. But that's all right, because we will be carving pumpkins. Even if we're running to the last minute, we always get it done. We do.
Yes.
And with our backdrop, that is actually a lunch box.
It is.
And it was just cool as hell. Found that on Amazon. And so it's the perfect thing to carry diabetics plus. I thought, well, I sit around and have to play with blood all day long. So let's do it. Let's do it upright.
Blood transplant, blood transfusions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I just to freak people out just for shits and giggles.
Last time I was with Dad over in Bristol or whatever,
uh-huh.
We were right over there where the place that you donate plasma or whatever the fuck that you sell it.
Right.
Sell your blood. And he's like, you can go right in there if you want to. And I'm like, I'm good. And he's like, I knew you wouldn't.
Well, it's interesting because...
And I'm like, how dare? I know. Listen, you're right, but why'd you gotta call me out like the how dare? I'm joking. That's a joke.
But now
But I was chicken. I didn't go in there.
The blood transfusion thing, when they
or else I would sell my blood.
When you sell blood, what they do, they take the plasma out of it, they put the red blood cells back in.
I'm fine with that.
But they put some kind of something in them to prevent them from sticking to each other because you don't need a blood clot. That would be bad. And where I'm allergic to most things on this planet, I thought, oh my God, I would be the one that would be allergic to this stuff, whatever this stuff is. Because I did research it. Of course I did.
Out of between you and Elijah and Nana, I'm the one that's not allergic to most of the shit y'all are.
You do. You do pretty good, which probably means that you do not have the Rh negative blood. We still need to get those test kits and find out.
Alien. Well, maybe. Well, there is a possibility that you can be Rh negative and not allergic to that stuff.
That could be. That could be. I mean, it does have to do with the genetics. So, but
do they blood type you?
Who?
At those places?
I think they may.
Okay.
I really do. I would say that. I know that the Red Cross does that.
Where the fuck is a Red Cross around here?
Well, that's when the blood mobiles.
When the fuck did the blood
Well,
mobiles come by?
you can go on a website and they'll show you where it is, but then they expect you to donate. Yeah.
I mean, I'll donate, but as long as they pay me.
There's people. No, they don't pay you for the Red
Well, I ain't going to give it away for free.
And I understand that there are people. That is something that is a needed thing for people to donate blood. Mm-hmm. But as far as having to have blood right now, there's a lot of issues that can come from that in this day and time.
Yeah.
And we've got a friend that what he does if he has to have surgery, which he always frightens us when he comes up here. And it's like, oh God, don't die here don't die, period, but don't do it here. Because he has some serious medical issues.
Yes.
But if he knows he's going to have surgery, what he does is he will donate his own blood. And then that way, if he needs it during surgery, it's his.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty smart way to go these days.
That is pretty damn smart. I would do that.
But then you wonder, do they really give you your blood? Because there's some paranoia in this. I have seen so much incompetence over the years, and it's getting worse. So the main thing is try not to go to the hospital. Let's hope nobody has to go to the hospital on this Halloween.
Don't die this Halloween.
It's supposed to be like nice and spoopy, fun spoopy.
You can pretend to be dead, but you don't die.
Yeah, don't do that for real. But what we have as far as taking you all through a tour of cemetery that's near us. It's called the Elizabeth Cemetery.
Yeah.
It's huge. Mm-hmm. It's been the town cemetery since basically do I want to say Civil War? Well, I guess strike for that. They ain't no war civil. It was the war between the states.
But that's what it was called.
I know, but that's the stupid thing to call it.
Civil War.
So it was the war between the states. And some of the...
Well, I guess because it was because the states are supposed to be friends, so it's like, battling with friends, so...
Well,
because that's what it was.
Brother killing brother was what it was.
Yeah, that's why it was called the Civil War, because it was like family fighting family.
Yeah, like I said, it was anything but civil.
No, I know that. But
some of the headstones that you will see there are remarkably old. And the local jail and the trustees, they actually are the ones that come up there and care for the cemetery. And those guys do a really good job. Yeah. They weed eat around the headstones and stuff. They're respectful of it. They mow. They do a really good job. The ones that you see that have fallen over, I think that it's just where the ground has shifted over the years and that they really didn't know what to do with them. So some of them are leaning up against one another. Mm-hmm. So quite a few years ago, there were vandals that actually went through and did destroy some of the headstones. That's where somebody needed to be taken out in the town square and flogged.
Yeah. Immensely.
There's no sense in that.
No. I'm sorry for my shaky cam. I'm sorry for my camera working.
Well, First of all, we were in the car, and I...
She's moving. I'm trying to film, and like, you move. You, like, as soon as I get a good shot, you move, and I'm like, oh!
Well, the terrain, it's not one of those that you want to stay sitting on one of those hills for that long.
You can't. You'll start sliding one way or another.
Right. But it is a vast cemetery. We just took through the main part. Mm-hmm. And yeah, kid does better with the upside down viewfinder than I do. You know, I would rather be the driver on that.
You know what's funny? The other day when BB was here, and she was helping me get the trash out of the basement. Mm-hmm. For a minute, I was like, "You want to like play the PS2? I got it down here." And so she found one of the Lord of the Rings games. Mm-hmm. So she booted that up. Found out the controls were inverted. Difficult. Yeah. Difficult as hell. She struggled. It didn't affect me, really.
Well, that's a good thing.
Like, inverted or non-inverted controls, I don't...
Well, that's pretty cool that you have that ability, because I certainly do not. I just, yeah. But we figured that, and we don't. Yes, it is Halloween, and it's one of those that the veil between the worlds are thin. That's, that's part of the mythology of Halloween. When we go through these graveyards, it is a matter of respect. It is a matter that we see the beauty and the artistry in the headstones.
Yeah.
So it's not any kind of exploitation.
No.
And if you will notice those that look like trees, like part of trees, and those are called woodmen. It's some kind of organization that they're the ones that get those monuments.
One of them I tried to get, and I was trying to zoom in on it, and he moved, and I never got it. I never got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. But, I actually tried to research this organization. Mm-hmm. It's been months ago. Couldn't find that much about them. But that is where those monuments that look like the trees come from, the logs.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
So just odd. Yeah. A lot of times the headstones,
I'd have a log as a headstone.
A lot of the ones that have the lambs on them, those a lot of times were children's markers.
Are you allowed to make your own custom headstone?
I'm sure you probably could.
Are you allowed to put it up?
It depends on where you're buried. What they're doing now is it's cheap.
Like if it's
they're wanting the in-ground things which have no artistry to them. The only reason that they want that is so it's easier to mow.
But you're literally mowing over them. Mm-hmm. That's disrespectful in and of itself.
It's like I said, it takes away the beauty of a graveyard.
Oh no, it doesn't cost them any money. I'm the one making the damn thing, so why?
Well, that's why if you're buried on your own property, you can do things like that. Find out your local city ordinance and laws and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But good stuff. Beautiful stuff. We found one that had little Halloween stuff on it.
We did.
And the lady that was buried there, she had been born on Halloween. Mm-hmm.
She was. And that was so cool.
Absolutely. And that her people had put the little pumpkins and stuff there in honor of her. Mm-hmm. So somebody else loved the holiday also.
She's Scorpio through and through.
Yeah. Yeah, she really was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So just enjoy the day.
Yeah.
Enjoy the beauty of... Welcome to our goth world for a day. And to see beauty in what others find as grotesque.
They'll see this on the day of Halloween, won't they?
Yes, Halloween morning.
Go get good candy.
Get good candy, carve a pumpkin. And it's something
Don't get that shit candy from the Dollar Tree. Now, I will be the one to personally go up to you and sock you in the nose for that.
Do that.
I will suck whoever gives the shit candy, the bad candy, the candy that tastes like spoiled wine that's been left out for about 5 years too long. with the cork off.
Yeah, that Dollar Tree stuff is not good stuff. Now,
You know what candy I'm talking about?
Any of it?
It was
from Dollar
the
Tree.
type of fangs that had like
Oh
this
yeah,
red
that
liquid,
was,
and you
that
pour
was
it in.
nasty.
And, yeah.
But now the autumn mix from Dollar General, that was good stuff.
Oh yeah, that one's
That
good.
candy corn was really good. People be hating on the candy corn. I
too
like
sweet.
candy corn.
I like candy corn too. It's just too sweet.
Well, you don't have to eat handfuls of it.
It's candy. The fuck you say it. When you eat candy, you grab a fistful and you shove it. You shovel that shit in your face.
Self-control.
Fuck no.
Self-control.
Fuck that around. I'm that fucking pizza dude from Monster House that went back to eat the rest of whatever the fuck.
Oh.
Do you remember that scene? What?
Yes.
What was it that he ate?
I don't know.
But he ran back to go eat the rest of it.
He did.
That's me.
But what we will probably do, even on November 1st, we will show footage
Yes.
of our pumpkins because we're always proud of our pumpkins. And in case if you've wondered what the, what is it you call it, the avatar thumbnail that's for our channel?
Profile picture.
That actually is a pumpkin, that is a jack-o'-lantern that youngest kid carved years ago.
In the image of Pumpkin Guy from J.R. Mathers.
I don't care. You made it yours.
No, I didn't. It's literally his face.
Anyhow.
It's literally Pumpkin Guy's face.
It was gorgeous. That's why I used it. And it was because youngest kid made it. And so I've actually used that for quite a few years now. Have no intention of changing it. So, we'll tell you now. Know that you're loved.
Yes.
Send us your spoopy stuff. If you've got Halloween adventures, send all that to us.
Post your Halloween adventures.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so we will see you on the next cup.
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good.
Bye.
Bye.